Here come the hot sniper. I'm the lyrical gangster.
Make some noise for Nico Yearwood, isn't he a legend? Yes. Oh, it's so nice. Normally I sit down, but I'm not going to sit down because I've only got 10 minutes. I want to talk to you. What should I talk about? Oh, following your dreams. Is anybody here following their dreams? One of you, yeah. The rest of you giving up, yeah. I was like you. I had all these dreams. I came to London with a dream. I put all my belongings in a red and white handkerchief at the end of a stick and I moved to London with a dream. Bitch, I'm going to be so rich and famous. I'm going to move to London. I got a dream. And all my friends back home, they're like, you think you're too good for us, do you? You're moving to London. I am too good for you, bitch. I'm out of this shithole city. I'm moving to London. I'm going to be so rich and famous. I'm going to live in a house in Clapham Common with black and white tiles. That's how fucking... I'm going to be so bougie. There's going to be a fucking massive door. No, there's loads of doorbell shit. It's going to be one fucking doorbell with my fucking name on it and a fucking lion head knocker. And I'm going to paint that front door a fucking Farron ball, fucking elephant, fucking whatever it is. I'm going to shop in Waitrose for the basics. That's how bougie. I'm going to follow my fucking dream. I'm going to get a career in comedy, bitch. I'm going to fucking move to London and follow my artistic creativity and this passion, this drive to create art. I'm going to move to London. I moved here 20 years ago and I'm still here now working in this shit old basement of a club where you just go, fuck my life. You don't want to touch the furniture in case you do catch COVID. You just go, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, what the fuck? And do you know what's most insulting, right, is that I follow my dream. Like, oh, good for you following your passion. And you go, yeah, but I'm 40 and I'm single and no children, never married, don't have any kids, don't have any relationship on the horizons. And then you go back home, don't you, every now and then for like special occasions. You go back to that small hilly-billy town that you came from and you look at all your friends that you judged when you were little, all those friends that you were like, oh, I'm pregnant 16, ha ha ha, that'll never be me, ha ha ha. And you go back and you see them and how are those bitches doing now? They're doing just fucking fine, aren't they? They own fucking 3 recruitment companies and they're there with their fucking adult twins outside their detached house with a double fucking garage, fucking 2 Volvos parked outside. And you're like, why didn't you just marry the first guy that fingered you, Louisa? Like, why? Why? Why did you think there was more out there? Like, why did you follow a dream? And you go, how's it going for you in London, Louisa? Yeah, really well, actually, really well. And they don't know. They don't know that you're living in a fucking 2-bed with 3 other bitches where you turn the living room into a bedroom to save on rent. And it's still £3,500 a fucking month. And you're like, what the fuck is this shit show? You're living in a shoebox where they called it a small double. It's fucking, the bed touches the sides, mate. Like, it's, what side of bed do you get out in the morning? Fucking the bottom, mate. Just the bottom, like. It's bullshit. And I look at my life and I look at all the people going, got the same amount of hours in a day as Beyonce. And you look at Beyonce and you're like, look at Beyonce, she's selling out arenas. That's her dream. She's selling out she's singing Dubai, waddling up a fucking lamppost for 24 million. That's Beyonce living her dream. What's my fucking dream? I dream of having a window. That's my dream. And you go, how did it change? Like, what happened? I hate that now I'm getting older. I'm becoming that person that's bitter and twisted. And like, and when you're younger, you believe and you have all this faith that it'll work out. And then you hit 40 and you're like, oh God, it's just no. It's just awful from here. And it can't be. Like, there's got to be more to life. Because 40 when I was younger was, meant that you were having like a red sports car and had kids and were divorced. Was 40 now. I'm like, I'm still cool. I'm still relevant. I am. And it's difficult because, like, I'd like to meet somebody, but I find it hard in my job. I don't really meet many guys. I meet lots of guys, and they want to fuck, but they don't want anything longer. Like, they don't want a relationship, and I want to fall in love. Like, I want to cup your fucking face. Like, I want a real loving relate. Like, I want, like, my Jesus, my Shakespeare, my guy. Like, I want, like, a genius guy that's just a beautiful. That's what I want. That's what I deserve. But men don't know how to treat women, I think, a lot these days, because men are, like, quite confused, because they're like, oh, feminism, all these bitches are feminists. Don't know how to behave now. Just be normal. Just be cool. Like, why are you being a weirdo? Like they go on a date with you and they're like, yeah, I'm a feminist. Like, I'm a feminist. And they wear like a Hillary Clinton shirt. And you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they're like, yeah, I'm a feminist. So I'm only going to pay for half the bill because I don't want you to think that I think that you can't afford it. Well, now I've dried up. What are you doing? No. That's not feminism. Feminism is just support me in my career and my choices and support me in my body autonomy and make sure that you shout about it to you and your mates. So when you see shit like Roe v. Wade, make sure you're on the right side of fucking history. Go out there, protest, join the fucking fight, be on the right side. If your boys are dicks, call them the fuck out. call out about fucking homophobia, racism, sex, like that's fucking feminism. Don't fucking pay for half the bill. That's not feminism. Like, it's weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, now I feel like I have to breastfeed you, and it's weird. Like, I don't like it. This makes me very uncomfortable. Like, I'd have more respect for the guy if he was like, oh, shit, I'm sorry, I can't actually afford this. Sorry, I just came out on a date, and I ordered all 3 courses. I just got excited. I don't actually have the money. I just really wanted to meet you. Do you mind getting this? But I will make you cups of tea without you ever fucking asking. Like, I will just have them there for you. And I'll take the tea bag out, like I'll make you a really good cup, and I will give you cunnilingus till the cows come home. And I'll be like, mate, you've got the job, like, that's what I want. It's just an exchange of services. It doesn't matter, does it, whether you think, oh, what do you want from a guy, or what do you want from a girl, and like, oh, I want these qualities or this qualities, and actually it's just exchange. Like, I'm disorganized, so I want somebody organized. Like, I'm always late, I want somebody on time. I can't cook, I want him to cook. Like, it's just an exchange of skill sets. It doesn't matter whether you're alpha or omega or whatever you fucking is. Like, it's just an exchange is and I still want like an alpha, like I love alpha men, like I really like men that are like true alphas, not these fucking estate agents with their suits with no socks on. Like, I mean, like, put some fucking socks on. Like, I mean, you know these cokeheads all like, you're like, oh no, why have you only worked out the top half of your body? Like, it's weird. Like I'm consistent, none of me is healthy, like this is weird, and I find it so boring. Like, you meet these gym guys and you've got to try and make an effort because you've got to try and, you know, put yourself out there and tell the world that you're open and you're for sale. So you're like, oh, try and make conversation with a guy and be like, oh, I'm open, I'm for sale, hello. So you go to the gym and you're like, oh, what's your favorite protein powder flavor? Like, I don't care. It's so boring. I find it difficult. What I want is an alpha. I want a gorilla. Like, I want a fucking gorilla. Like, I still want a gorilla, but I want a gorilla that's been to therapy. I want a kind gorilla. Like, I want to be fucked. I want him to be like, I'm going to take you home later and fuck your brain. Like, I want that, but like in public, he's kind, he's thoughtful, and he's caring. Like, I want a gorilla in the streets and a kind, gentle man in the sheets who lays me down gently because I've got a bad back and he'll be careful with it. Like, that's what I want. That's what I deserve. And I don't know where that guy is, and I'm trying to find him, and I don't know if he even exists. And then you go, well, maybe it's just not for you. Maybe you're just somebody that missed the boat. And that expression, missed the boat. But there was never a boat. It wasn't like there was loads of boats. There was never a boat. Like, I didn't miss the boat. Like, there was no boats. Like, I've been looking for the boat. There's no boats. So I don't know where the boats are. And then people are like, oh, maybe you're too fussy. Like, how can I be fussy if there's no boats? Like, I'm not going to get, and they're like, oh, there's loads of guys. And you're like, yeah, but that's not like, that's like that. That's like a paper boat, and that's a weird boat that hasn't got any sails. And that's like, I want like a proper boat that at least will go with something. Like, that's what I'm looking for. But then you go, oh, well, don't look, don't be so desperate, don't look. Okay, so I'm not looking for a boat, but I need to get in a boat, but don't look for the boat. Fine, don't look for the fucking boat. Yeah, don't be desperate. That's really sad if you're desperate. Like, guys don't like that. If you're like, guys can smell that off you. Like, oh my God, is that what you want in life? Is a boyfriend? Like, just don't look for that. If you look for that, that's really desperate. It gives off a weird vibe. Just don't be desperate. Just be cool like me. Do you know, like, who says that as well? Bitches in relationships. That's who. Like, it's so annoying. They're so quick to judge you, and you're like, bitch, no one's ever thirsty when the tap's running all day. You don't fucking know. Like, it's hard out there. And that what's fucked us for it, right, is even if emotionally or into or whatever reason. So, for example, many years ago, women needed to be with men, heterosexual relationships, because we needed the men to pay for stuff, because we couldn't work, so you needed the men to put food on the table, have a roof over your head, right? And so we put up with their fucking basic emotional immaturity bullshit, because you had to, because it had meant your survival. Now you've got generational women that are going, actually, fuck this basic bullshit, sort out your fucking mother issues. I'd rather stay on my own than stay in this fucking shit show of relationship. And you've got women in their 30s and 40s that are single, and people are going, oh, there's a whole women are choosing not to have a baby. No, just men are fucktards, so women are going, do you know what? It's easier just on my fucking own than to deal with this bullshit. And what's going to happen is going to be really interesting, because you're going to get a generation of women that are going to be single for a really long time, and men are going to be single, because men are going to be like what? They don't know, they don't understand. They're like, this used to work, why doesn't it work? And the woman is like, no, you need to level up me, like fucking work out your attachment style and then come talk to me, but until then, I'm alright, I'm good. And so then you're going to have these women and men that are going to be single, and then no one's going to be fucking, and no one's going to be procreating, and what will happen is evolution will take over, and eventually what will happen is the men will get more emotionally smarter and smarter and smarter, and they'll level the fuck up, and the women will get dumber and dumber and dumber. And so eventually you'll have these men that'll be really emotionally fucking mature and come to the table and be like, what's your attachment style? And the bitch will be there like it's going to be... It's going to be beautiful. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
No.